on your plane, what up, though? Ken the Misfit, what up, though? Yeah. 2 hour, bitch. 2 hour, bitch. 2 hour, bitch. What? 2 hour, bitch. 2 hour, bitch. What?
I'm in the clouds when I'm with you. Girl, what's your name? I hope this don't offend you. Tastes like cocaine. I didn't think I'd get it. I get so high. Now I'm feeling for you, baby. Where's the lie?
Roses of wine, hallelujah. This feels like love.
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love.
What you lacing in my weed? Put my life on my life. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
It's a vibe in the function. Is that tribal or something? Where this shit was by dead, girl. Till I end up coming out rap like I signed a dungeon. Yeah, like Big Boy Dre now. Try to kinda look like Bay now. I'ma shoot my shot like Jay now. Shit, I shoot like right now. Home team girl like straight now. On God, little Lord to make a way now. If you scared, go to church like gay now. But ain't scared, I'm with a DJ now. She said I pass on the heart, we can blade now. But I like them blocks, okay now. Shit, I shade them. I said, girl, your love is so guitar. Now let me play on that. I play your favorite song, God Clash. Let me stay on that. I knew it was a smash when I featured Sonya Blade on that. 4 years later, caught her up and hit replay on that. Girl, I had you spending all your funds. Hit you with this rock and you think that I'm cheating Peter Gunn. Say some shit like, nigga, did you smoke crack before you came over? You remind me of my G, but I just Range Rovers. Dog that pussy. I don't really care, I just want you to come around my way. I know I got a lot of mouth that'll make you scream, God. Find your pay, ain't he good? Yeah, think I like it better around my face. Get your top 8, I think I like it better around my space. Tano, anyway, white lines, black glove, opposites subtracting here. I just brought the pack in here, and I rock this hard drive computer, don't get hacked in here. 2 hour tribe on God, blade, we snapped in here. Willie and baby.
Roses of wine, hallelujah. This feels like love.
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love.
Right on it, boy, I send you out of reach when I ride on it. What you lacing in my weed? Put my life on my life. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
It's a
You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I could hold you in my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
But of course, I'm having lover's remorse. Climax after climax, and now I'm looking for my drawers. Oh, they on the floor. See, I got a pre-rolled in the car. It's crazy how feelings can change between yesterday and tomorrow. Your late 20s, they got you all up in my business. See, younger women be less likely to question my intentions. You feeling my vibe, you know this shit you came by. Even though it's still shit I can't buy, I'm gon' try. See, these days it's either real friends or the yes friends. These days it's either wear the ring or it's chase my dream. Fucking right, and I got a bad thing for the night. And tomorrow's a different story. See, that's the story of my life.
I could hold you in my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the essence, yeah. But I'm running out, I'm running out. Why can't I run away from you? Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
Oh, but of course, she always got a voice. But social media temptation, it means I'll always have a choice. I'm psychologically pre-wired to be mentally sex crazed. It got me eating the groceries, thinking back to my I don't give head days. I was young and naive, I was stuck in my ways. She said, most niggas do it and I'm just not acting my age. I know you worked your ass off for that new ass. You gotta show the world, let your phone be the newscast. Give me some more. I'm getting high, thinking of all of the shit that we did on the low. My tenderoni from Tinder be giving the love below. A high key. You willing to try me? You willing to bypass all of my shortcomings and kamikaze?
I could hold you in
I see.
my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the essence, yeah. But I'm running out, I'm running out. Why can't I run away from you? Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
Just say you won't. Just say you won't.
My name is Dr. Siobhan Fleming, and I am a proud candidate for Clerk of Superior Court in Clayton County, Georgia. I'm a product of Clayton County Public Schools, Jonesboro High School alum, a resident of Clayton County for almost 30 years, raised in Lake Spivey, and now reside in Lovejoy. I hold approximately 25 years of administrative, business, and clerical experience, most right here in Clayton County. Administration is the backbone to any business. The clerk position is a vital piece of the court systems. Superior customer service, organization, follow-up, and increased digitalization is what I plan to bring to the system. Visit me on the World Wide Web at www.voteforfleming.com.
It's your favorite BBL Nurse Tay on Beauty and the Body, where we tell you how it really is on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.
Be in the position to make me feel so. Tell me.
All right, you guys, welcome back. Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a safe weekend. We have a very, very special guest in the building. This young lady is all the way from Turkey. Can you believe it? We are international, baby. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let her introduce herself. Tell us a little bit about you and how you got into what you do.
Hi, so I'm Sarah Muna Kasuli. I'm the owner of Surgical Match Health Travel. I'm American, but we're based in Istanbul, Turkey, which is one of the world's biggest hub for medical tourism and surgery and hair transplants. So I help people come over from America to match them with American or European board certified surgeons in Turkey. So it's safe, we take care of you, and you have a good time when you come out here.
Okay, so how did you wind up in Turkey?
How did I wind up in Turkey? So I first worked at Harvard University, and I worked with some of the surgeons there. So I was already familiar with patient care. And I went on a trip to Turkey, and it was just magical when I got off the plane. Like the Ottoman Empire, all this, beautiful stuff going on in that country. It was magical. And I thought, I want to live here. I also wanted to get a procedure there as well. And I decided to stay for a full 30 days to say, if I can figure out something to do here in 30 days, I'll quit my job in America and I'll stay in Turkey. So that's exactly what I did. I figured it out, and I started making a lot of friends and connections, connecting with doctors in Turkey as well, and making really good friends with them there.
Okay. So how many years have you been in Turkey, or how long?
Yeah, I've been in Turkey for 5 years. I speak Turkish, and my whole life is there right now.
You speak it fluently?
Yeah, I speak Turkish fluently.
Okay, well, I guess you have to be.
Yeah, I mean, some people don't speak Turkish. When you run a business, you have to know all the business terminology, medical terminology, and everything. So, merhaba, that's hello in Turkish.
Merhaba?
Merhaba, yeah.
I got it right. So explain, because some people, the terminology has changed. Originally we were saying surgery coordinators, but I want you to explain the definition of medical tourism.
Okay, so surgery coordinators were more so like assistants or coordinators sending patients, but I'm actually there in the country organizing the whole process for you. As in, I help starting matching with a doctor. We make sure you have the right visa to enter Turkey. Turkey loves America, so actually they've removed visa requirements for Americans. Mm-hmm. You can just come. We book the hotel. My team books the hotel. We have VIP transport. We take care of everything for you. So basically, we make sure that your whole trip is taken care of from beginning to end. Yeah.
Okay. So if someone, what would you say? We'll get deeper into it as the show goes on. Yeah. What is the most popular procedure right now in Turkey?
The most popular procedure is hair transplant, Afro hair transplants. And it seems so far away. How do they know how to do our hair? They've been doing hair transplants for more than 30 years. They are very good at it in Turkey. FUE.
That's famous. What it's called?
Well, it's a type of hair transplant, follicle unit extraction. But FUE transplants are quite famous, and a lot of actually famous African American people have gone to Turkey. Like Akon was talking about it, and some NBA players came over to get their hair done. Yeah.
Okay, so what inspired you to create Surgical Match?
I wanted to create Surgical Match because I'm a patient myself. I've had some procedures, and I noticed that there was a gap. I didn't have that surgery sister to kind of take care of you when you have your surgery. I wanted to be like a surgery sister to the people coming over. And so I first started doing aftercare service, Surgery Savior. So when Americans were coming over, people would be calling me because I'm the only person they knew in Turkey. So they'd call me being like, hi, can you come to my surgery? You're the only person I know. Can you come? Can you come? And I'm like, I can't be 12 places at once. So I started to hire a team of nurses and caretakers and translators to be like, okay, I'll assign you to this person. I'll assign you to that person. And it just kept growing every week. Mm-hmm. People were calling us, come help me with my surgery. Help me. I don't know how to get internet. I don't know how to buy food out here. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to go on tours. I don't, how to ask the doctor for what I want exactly. I don't know how to ask that either. So I'm like, just you can relax. I will organize everything for you so it'll be a smooth process. And yeah.
So it started out with just a few friends, and then it built on.
Yeah, Surgery Savior. We did aftercare. And actually doctors and hospitals started calling me like, we have an American patient. They're asking for someone. Can you come and bring one of your nurses and help them out? So it was patients calling us and hospitals calling us. And now we are authorized by the Turkish Ministry of Health. So if you go on the Ministry of Health website, you will find my company listed there because we have all the licenses.
Okay. So I guess in light too of the hair transplant, which is the most common thing, what would you say? Explain what is a hair transplant. First of all, what is that?
A hair transplant. This is good news for all the people who are losing their hair or balding or thinning, even certain types of alopecia. If you've ruined your edges, rip them out with braids and weaves and whatever, you can have your edges back. That's the good news.
Praise the Lord.
How do we do that? That's the question. What we do is we take from the donor area, usually the back of your hair, we extract it with a tool. We extract the hair. If you've ever seen a white root at the tip of your hair, that's the root of your hair, right? It has DNA of your hair. The doctor opens a channel, makes a hole where you have a thinning area, and almost plants that root in the front. Over 10 days, fibrin protein grows around the root and makes it permanent. So you need to not knock out the new grafts we put in. So it makes the root permanent, and after 10 days, it's set. Like, you can't mess it up anymore, and your hair will grow permanently. It's a permanent process. You do it once, and the hair will continue to grow for the rest of your life. You just cut it as normal.
So where do they take the hair from? Sunshine.
It's your own hair. You won't have rejection issues because it's your actual own hair. So you take your hair from the back, like literally they pluck it out with a tool. By the way, we use pain meds, so it's numb. Like, you're numbed, and then you won't feel anything for the rest of the process. So they pluck out the hair with the tool, your own hair, and then they put it in the place where you don't have hair.
Okay, and then they sew it back. So when they take the hair sample out, it's a part of your scalp,
one
right?
by one. No, it's just a piece of hair. They pluck it. It's like plucking one by one. It takes 8 hours, 5 to 8 hours. So a medical team is taking hair by hair, making a hole, planting each one by one, and they can do 3,000, 4,000 in a day. That's why it's 8 hours. Bring your Netflix, bring your movies, and just chill.
And you're awake.
You're awake. You can watch on my Instagram, like, process of people getting it done. Like, I had a girl from New York. She was just on her phone playing games because you just wait it out and you don't feel anything. So that's good.
Okay, we're definitely going to talk about this more. Right now, we're going to go into a small commercial break. Make sure you guys tune in. We have a medical tourist from Turkey, Miss Sarah Kasule.
Thank you.
Ooh, yeah. See you guys in a little bit. Body image and positivity are major impacts in today's society. At Nurse to Beauty, we believe in bringing the beauty from within to the forefront. For those of you who are planning to have cosmetic surgery, Nurse to Beauty is ready and available for all of your postoperative needs. My name is Dontricia Dunham, and I am the registered nurse and owner. I have over 10 years of experience with emergency medicine that has aided me in giving quality medical care for cosmetic surgery clients. We specialize in a number of safe and effective options and solutions to help you achieve your ideal body image. Have a one-on-one virtual consultation via phone or private suite location. Have your lymphatic therapies and all other postoperative needs performed by a licensed medical professional. Mobile postoperative services are also available upon request. Not interested in cosmetic surgery at this time? No worries. We also provide an array of body modification services to fulfill all of your beauty enhancement requests. We understand how costly aftercare can be after a cosmetic surgery. Ask about our affordable payment plans today with instant approval and no hard credit check. Log on to www.nurse2beauty.com for more information. Call or text 404-849-0260. For education, client transformations, and reviews, follow all of our social medias at Nurse to Beauty. See you next time. All right, you guys, welcome back to Beauty in the Body. Again, we have Miss Sarah Kasule all the way from Turkey coming in to speak about medical tourism. So we were just talking about one of the most popular procedures that people come to Turkey right now for, which is the hair transplant. And as she explained, they take a piece of hair.
They take each graft, each piece of hair one at a time and implant it.
Okay, and then you know of some, of course we can't mention who, but you do know of some celebrities who went and got hair transplants as well.
Right,
and how would they say their results were?
They're good. You see these people every day, but they have hair transplants, and you can't tell because it looks totally natural.
Okay, what would you say? Because I mean, and honestly speaking, when people think about going out of the country, the main country they think about is DR and Colombia. So
Yes.
what sets Turkey apart? What gives you an edge with your business?
You know what? I'm glad you asked that because I love Colombia, but DR and Colombia is for your body. Turkey is for your face. Turkey's for your face, okay? Basically, people, even I have clients who went to the DR for their body, but they're not letting them touch their face. They come to Turkey, we do their nose, we do their eye lifts, face lifts, hair transplants, chin reshaping, make their jaw sharp. Turkey is all about the face, basically.
Okay.
We even do simple things like fat transfer under the eyes delicately, and you don't get that crazy cat eye facelift look. Like, our work is coming out natural.
Okay.
I've got stuff done too, and it's gonna be hard to figure out what it is.
Okay.
Turkish facial work is famous. Like, people fly, even if they have the money to get it done in the US or LA. I have people coming from LA to Turkey to get like delicate eye work done, jaw work, just because of the quality of work in Turkey.
Okay, and then I saw something that went viral on my internet platform, the beards.
The beard transplants.
Talk about the beard
We
transplant.
do that a lot. Okay, so if your beard if your beard doesn't connect or your beard never grew in, it's okay. We can give you one. And this is not one of those lace front weaves, temporary. No, it's permanent. It will grow. You need to do it one time. We will take hair from a
Fellas,
thinner
tap
area.
in, please. Some of y'all need help.
Yeah, if your beard don't connect. So sometimes for eyebrow transplant or beard, we might take hair from the nape of the neck that is a little bit finer. It depends on how soft your skin is and whatever, because everyone has different textures all over their head. So we take hair. We've even, if a man doesn't even have enough hair in his head, we'll take it from his chest and we'll implant it. Yes.
What?
Yes.
What?
We take it from anywhere.
What?
So
in private?
No.
Okay.
It's too thick, oily, and not hygienic. So we can't. It's too hard to. Yeah. So we'll take the hair, make holes in the skin, and then we will implant the hair into the channel that was opened by the doctor. Okay. And then again, like I said, once you have it implanted, do not touch it for 10 days. Don't swipe at it because you'll take the grafts out. You just wait for 10 days. After 10 days, the fibrin protein grows around the graft. It's permanent.
Okay, so when you say don't touch it, how do they shower?
They cannot shower their face. I'm sorry. But you can use wipes. Like, women use those facial wipes.
Okay, so it's a bath.
Oh, yes. Oh, actually, sorry. Let me clarify that. You cannot shower it with your normal stuff. We will give you 1 month of a special hyperallergenic special shampoo, and you actually do wash your beard every day. You cannot make swipe movements, but you can do patting up and down movements. But you shouldn't lift the graft out. So we tell you how to foam it up, and you wash your beard every day in a specific way that we tell you. You're not going to do your normal thing. Even your hair. Once you transplant the hair, you shampoo it in a very gentle patting motion and use a gentle stream of water, not power wash, because that kicks out the hairs. So you will be clean.
Okay. And now what am I trying to say? The growth process. You know, everybody had that struggle, like when you get dreads or something, it's a little rough.
How long does it take? I put a lot of photos, even of myself, of like what it looks like day 1, day 10. By day 10, it looks like you just have a normal fade. It just looks like a fade. Like, yeah, you see the little hairs there. Month 1, so the first 10 days, the root is grabbing on. For the first month, you will just see the follicles that were put start to shed a little bit, the hairs that you transplanted, but it's okay because it has the root. In month 1 to 3, the new hairs will come out from that root. Okay, so the first hair we implant, after the root is secure, the body kicks out that hair but keeps the root and grows a new hair. And from then on, you will always have new and new hair. Month 3 is when the thick hairs start to actually grow, like the thickest version of it. Because at first, it'll be like thin hair coming out, fellas. And then By month 4, 40% has grown. Month 6, 60% has grown thickness. Month 10, you have 100% thickness. But still, by month 1 or 2, it looks like you just have a fade. You know what I mean?
Okay, got you. And the full maturation, it was in about
10 months.
10 months.
10 months,
Okay.
100% thickness.
Okay. Well, outside of beard transplants, what would or in face, is there anything else on the body, or is turkey really just known for face?
So Turkey, what do? We do everything. I do most of my stuff there. So we do hair transplants, eye surgery for unevenness, cross-eyed, eye lifts, face lifts, liposuction, rhinoplasty, lip fills, breast surgery, BBLs, 360 lipo, gastric bypass, weight loss surgery, and something's unique. Like some American hospitals have a campus in Turkey. Like John Hopkins, number 3 hospital in America, has a huge campus in Turkey. We do IVF, in vitro fertilization, for people to have babies. We do like orthopedic surgery, cancer surgeries that are not, some of them like stem cell cancer surgeries are available in Europe, but not available in America. So even John Hopkins Baltimore refers people sometimes to John Hopkins Turkey to get it done. So I have had cancer patients and things like that. So we do both. We arrange the whole journey, whatever treatment that you're getting.
Got you. Question.
Yeah.
Did she say you could fix cross-eyes?
Yes.
How you do that?
It's strabismus. So basically, an eye surgeon will manipulate the muscle because it's a problem with the muscles being even on one and the other side. So they will shorten and fix the muscle surgically. We did a surgery like 2 weeks ago for that.
You know what? I work with a girl right now.
And it's affordable. That's the main point. Like when we talk about affordability, Turkey is in Europe, and it's 5-star. Like, look at the pictures of our hospitals. It's 5-star, but it's affordable. So, for example,
y'all can get y'all cross eyes. Whoa. You know what saves on so much, bullying, low self-esteem, things like that.
We have a 5-year-old black little girl coming to get her cross eyes fixed soon because her mom came to me for weight loss surgery, and now she wants to bring her for cross eye surgery because she's like, she had a good time. She's like, this was amazing service. You let us, and in Turkey, we let you sleep in the hospital, 24-hour nurse care. We even have extra health insurance in your package. So she's like, this was more comfortable.
That is definitely different than the U.S. As y'all know, y'all have surgery and you're getting kicked out before you even fully awake. The fact that they allow you to stay in the hospital, that's major. Now with the strabismus, am I saying that correct?
Strabismus. Surgery for cross eyes.
Are you awake or asleep for that?
You will be asleep.
You will be asleep. Oh, it's not laser. Actually
laser. We do that for like LASIK surgery for eyes, for like smile, just for like
vision
blurriness.
Okay, and
a real surgery. Yeah.
What is the recovery for that?
For the cross-eyed, you're it's gonna be maybe a week to 10 days. There's stages of recovery, like the immediate swelling recovery, and then the long-term effects. So there's stages of recovery.
Got you.
And children are different from adults. It depends who you are.
That makes sense.
Can tell you more.
That makes sense. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How is it being a person of color living in Turkey?
You know what? The biggest stereotype, there's a lot of American women in Turkey. Like we have a whole group, Black women in Istanbul, and actually 2 of them. And a lot of them have been there for years. Like my friend Jasmine has been there for like, I think 17 years. And they all live in Turkey, married there, have kids there. And the biggest stereotype for Black women is English teacher. Everyone thinks we teach English because most English teachers in Turkey are African-American women. I don't know why. It's the most random stereotype. So when I'm in the grocery store, some Turkish kid will be like, oh, that's my name. Like, they think I'm their teacher because we all look the same. So that's the biggest stereotype. We're all teachers, English teachers.
I'm not going to blame the kids. They don't know better. It's okay. It's okay.
But it's not bad. And they know America. Like, they think America's pretty, like, exciting and interesting. So we have a good time there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say is the cost difference? Like, okay, for people who travel to DR and Colombia, they go because it's cheaper.
Yes.
Is it the same way in Turkey? And explain that.
Let me give you some examples. So Turkey, the doctors are of the highest quality, the ones that I use, because I came from Boston. Like I cannot go below that level of care.
Mm-hmm.
But the labor cost is cheaper in Turkey because the Turkish lira is just lower value, right?
Mm-hmm.
So an example surgery would say IVF would be 10,000 to 20,000 in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
but in Turkey it could be 2,000 to 3,000
What?
to have a baby. Yeah,
What?
to do egg transfer. For let's say a breast lift. A breast lift could be 3,000. LASIK eye surgery for both eyes with relaxed smile, which is the newest.
Right, Crystal. Wow.
That would
I need you to coordinate,
be-
friend. Can you get this?
Yeah. Eye surgery, I think we charged 1,000. LASIK eye surgery, 1,500. Yeah.
What about veneers? Someone's asking.
Veneers.
Yeah.
Oh,
What about the teeth?
we do veneers a lot. And you have to understand, Emax laminate veneers, we get the material from Germany. We get implants from Switzerland, Straumann brand. I know there's a bunch of cheap brands from China, whatever material. You need to be careful with your veneer material. Like you need to be careful with the material.
Say that again. You need to be careful with your
the veneer material. I know they have like 3,000 veneers, all these places. Ask them where the material came from because it's gonna crack if it's not good quality porcelain and stuff. So veneers, full mouth, can be 3,500 or 4,500, and that includes 5-star hotel stay, VIP transport, translator, tour in Turkey. It's all included. Yes, and we have a lot of people come for veneers.
How long would it take me to get to Turkey?
I just flew here like 3 days ago. It took me, I think, 11 hours, but I found a flight deal. My flight deal was like $500.
Is that what a layover?
I stopped in Amsterdam, but
okay, that's
it's 11 hours total on Delta, KLM.
That's a good nap.
But it will be under $1,000 to fly to Turkey. So when you put everything together, it's definitely more affordable. And we had a lot of people show their long-term results.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with veneers, you have to be careful you don't get crowns if you don't need them. Crowns are when you shave down your teeth all the way, you know, and then put a crown, but then your teeth are like, your natural teeth are shaved. I like to preserve the natural tooth. So we like to do those thin laminate veneers that just cap over the tooth so that you're not destroying your natural teeth. It's more translucent. It looks natural. It looks beautiful. Most celebs in Hollywood have Emax veneers.
Emax?
Yeah, Emax brand veneers.
And what's that made of?
Porcelain, ceramic. It's based from Germany and it's just the best quality. Yeah, they have a variety, but
Okay. So how does it work when someone flies to another country to have surgery, but then they still need those follow-up visits and those appointments?
Okay. So that's why I'm starting here in ATL because, for example, my uncle, Ahmed Jingo, he's a doctor here in Decatur. He's primary care. So he actually takes care of a lot of the DR Dominican girls who are coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So my uncle is a doctor. In his practice, he helps with the pre-op, the blood work and everything. Then they go out to DR and his patients come back and he does their wound care. Now he's also helping with the Turkey patients. So we definitely have doctors who'd be able to help you with your care before you go and when you get back. And also a network of post-op care places around Atlanta. I made friends with one in each basically county so that when, you know, where do you live? Okay, I know this girl. She's good. She's a nurse. I check she's licensed. Yes. To do your post-op care. Go to your post-op care if you live nearby. Because with the driving, I don't know all the towns and stuff like that. But basically, I wanted to make friends with different nurses. That's why I reached out, who can take care of my Atlanta patients and follow up. And you can even talk to the doctor in Turkey to say, hey, this is what I see in the patient. They speak perfect English. You can do a video call. So we have a whole cycle of care.
So there's a relationship there because I can tell you from being a post-op provider here in Atlanta, serving the client, sometimes there's a disconnect between me as the post-op provider and the actual surgeon where I would like to talk to you about something that's going on, but you're saying over there they're open to speaking with someone like me if I am overtaking their care.
Mm-hmm. They love doing video call, always like hitting up video, like, let me see what's going on. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
And they speak English. So
I want to go back to the hair transplant surgery.
Yeah.
Because that's a really big thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
as you know, like, okay, with people with alopecia or different things like that, what would deny you from being a candidate for hair transplant, or can anyone get it no matter what's going on?
That is a good question. What could deny you for getting a hair transplant is if you have no hair left. Like, we need donor hair. I know if you have very minimal hair, for some men, we'll take it from their chest or something like that. But you need a certain quantity of hair in the donor area in the back for us to bring to the front. Because we're transplanting your own hair that your body won't reject. We're not trying to transplant foreign things into your hair that you might have allergy to or some issue with. So we need you to have enough donor hair. So what you do is you send a picture of your thinning area, then you send a picture of your donor area. Our doctor will evaluate it and decide you're a candidate or you're not. Another thing is, with alopecia, you can still get a hair transplant. A lot of Black women have scarring alopecia, citrocycle alopecia, lichens planaris, but as long as it's been dormant or inactive for about a year or two, you can get a hair transplant, meaning you're not losing more hair. You lost a certain amount in a big fall, and then it stops, and you don't lose any more for the next 2 years or 1 year, then you can get a hair transplant, because we've done alopecia patients.
Okay, but if someone
totalis, no.
I was about to say, because I know
Not
the different
totalis.
types, and that's where it's completely bald. Like, I mean, it's not growing back even on your eyebrows. You don't have any hair. That person would not be able to.
Yeah, if you have no hair for us to harvest, then we can't do the transplant. But yeah.
Okay, so is there any chance that the transplanted hair could fall out?
In the first 10 days, like, we've had people, we have this, like, these VIP Mercedes vans, like, they would take you around. When they're like getting into the van and they hit their head on the top of the thing, we're like, okay, get back into the clinic. We have to check that, because
even like just lightly,
it up and down is okay, because you need to touch your hair to wash it every day. But if you swipe, like we planted, but the body hasn't, settled it down.
Okay.
So within the first 10 days, if you swipe it out, we can just walk back in and put it back in again for you. If you're next to the clinic, you're going to be in Turkey for 4 days. We can put the hair back, but please try not to hit it for 10 days to swipe any hair out of your head.
Okay, so when they go to Turkey, now I know each procedure is different. Particularly, how long would the surgeon like for the client or the patient to stay in Turkey?
So you stay in Turkey about 3 nights, 4 days. So the first day, you're in the clinic starting from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. 9 a.m., we assess, do the consultation. We do blood tests, blood pressure, make sure everything is good. Even though it's not a surgery, we want to test your blood anyway. And then we do the markings, shave the area that we're going to take the grafts from. And then it's going to be about, we might end up 5 p.m. So 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. you're in the clinic. The second day, you just chill at the hotel, explore Turkey, go shopping. That's popular. And then the third day, you come back to the clinic like 11 a.m. just for an hour for us to wash your hair for the first time, teach you how to take care of it, and also just examine, just to do a final checkup, and you're done.
Okay, so I
just need 2 visits. The first day, let's say 8 hours. Second day is rest. We're just trying to let the grafts dry up. Third day, we do a wash. And then for the next 10, then you can go home. For the next 10 days, you're washing your hair just the way we told you. We open a support group. So every day you can message us with all your like, I'm nervous about this. What's going on? And we'll help you along the way. I was saying earlier that a lot of us got hair transplants. I got one too, to thicken up my edges. So you can see my own journey. And it was so much worth it. I also did it to lower my forehead.
You think?
Yeah.
had, was it far back?
Yeah, just naturally far back genetically.
Okay.
And my edges were thin from like braiding and stuff. So now I have thick edges and my hairline is lowered. So it was easy.
Okay. So I have a question. When can someone cut their hair, like get a haircut?
You can cut your hair with a scissor, but we don't want you to use clippers until about 6 months, I believe. Okay. So I was talking to some barbers at Bronner Brothers saying like, I need to send my hair transplant patients to you guys because I need you to cut it without the clippers. For like maybe
how's that gonna look though? Like on a black person?
Well, we shave it down anyway, so you're starting from scratch, and then you kind of like have a fade. It's like a fade.
Okay.
You can clean up the front, but you know what I mean?
Okay.
So just wait a month, and then you can use a certain type of way to cut it. We explain it in our post-op documents.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And getting braids and things like that for female.
You can get braids. That's exactly why it came. Although the thing is, hair from the back is stronger. It keeps its DNA. When you move that strong hair from the back to the front, you get these super strong edges that is just like the back hair. So actually, you can do more styles, but we don't want you to do any braiding. For the first 6 months, no relaxer, please. No braiding, no hair color. Just let your hair heal.
I'm sorry.
And then afterwards, you can do everything you want. You'll have stronger edges to work with, but I really stop going to the braiders who are pulling your edges out because that's our number one client.
Yeah.
And then they have to keep covering their hair because they've ruined their edges. So when we give you your edges back, just take it as a blessing and use it as a new chance to take care of your hair the right way. Stop using, so much glue with your wigs, or at least glue it further down. Like, just use glueless wigs because I see so much damage. Ever since that trend started, we are just repairing the damage from braids and glues.
Because I mean, of course, I wash wigs. I like them. I don't like wearing wigs just because of the security. I'm nervous about that part. But I see when they put it on, it looks like they're putting the hair glue around the scalp, but they're not.
It depends how big the forehead is. Some girls don't have the space, so they just glue it to their actual hairline because they don't have forehead space to do it.
Okay. Okay. And then when me and you were speaking, there were some things that a transplant person will need to do when they come back, as far as like PRP. So explain that part.
So there's some optional things you can do to make your new hair grow even thicker, stronger. It's going to be lush, but we suggest you get PRP once a month for the first 4 months. So you can go to a nurse like Tay, and she will basically take your own blood stem cells and inject it into your scalp. And it's just like a boost of vitamins and minerals for your hair to grow stronger, longer, and faster. So,
and how many times should they do that?
Every month for the first 4 months for sure, but you can continue for the whole year. Some guys like to include microneedling or microstamping, putting mesotherapy treatments. All of this just helps. But usually people it's a very successful operation. That's why it's very popular in Turkey. People are usually just happy, that they care and they can do more styles with it. They don't have to work on covering up anything because you have your hair back, just like when you're a child.
Okay. Yeah. So when someone does a consultation with you, and then they book the surgery and they arrive, you're picking them up from the airport. Explain like exactly
the process. So first, you will just sign up to say you want a hair transplant. We'll ask you for photos. We want to see your thinning areas. We want to see your donor area in the back. Do you have enough? Is it thick enough? Then our doctor will approve if it's okay or not. I'm not the doctor. I'm organizing everything. Then we will help you pick a date that's available with your work schedule. Just 4 days. We can even do it on Saturday. So you can do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and go home. So you just have 2 days.
That's a short time. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, you can just leave on a Friday, come back Monday night. Okay. So we make sure that you're eligible for it and your health is good and everything with the health questionnaire. Then I can help you pick a good flight to Turkey. You just pick whatever's available for you. Then the next thing is we will pick you up from the airport and take you to a 5-star hotel with breakfast included. It's really beautiful. And then the day after that, we pick you up for the hair transplant. You're assigned a translator coordinator, like someone to be your buddy along the way and help you. Like, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. We say, you get that good customer service. And they'll hold your hand through the process. At 5 p.m., like I said, you go back to the hotel and just rest. The next day, if you want, we can take you on a tour of Istanbul. It is totally normal to walk around with hair transplant bandages in Istanbul because that's what everyone's
That's what they already know.
You'll see your friends.
They're going to see you. They don't know you. So
they don't know you.
I don't think I would care if I was walking around bandages on my head. I wouldn't care at all.
No one bats an eye. We're surgery capital, so you can go out, enjoy a new city. It's a vacation. And then we take you back. And then the last day, we do your follow-up, wash. We give you shampoo for a month that you can use in your home country. And then you go back home. We drop you at the airport.
Okay, so who would you say are some of I know you work with a lot, but if someone was interested so they can look this surgeon up, see their results and things like that, what are some of the doctors that would be good recommendations for hair transplant?
We work with certain doctors like Serkan, Yasmin. These are Turkish names,
Yeah,
so you
it'll be
might
hard
need
to-
to click it from my website.
Ah, got you.
Because it's Turkish pronunciation. But we work with a variety because sometimes I have one that I really like for women's hairlines, more natural curve, and then there's one who's more focused on men's hairline, it's stronger and more angular.
Got
So
you.
you want someone with a soft touch for the women, one with a more strict design for the men. So I work with about 4 of them depending on the style, and I will show them all the options that they have.
Okay. And if someone wants to reach you to get a consultation or to learn more about Turkish surgery and hair transplants and other things like that, how can they reach you?
Yeah, they can go to surgicalmatch.com, which is our website. They can check out the results on our Instagram, Surgical Match, and we're happy to talk. Like our team, some of us are American, like our manager Arwa, but we live in Turkey, so we really know like what our people are looking for, what we want, and we also make it safe by adding on insurances. Like there's medical, tourism, health insurance and stuff. So we just make it a different 5-star process for you. WhatsApp is very big in Turkey, so make sure you have WhatsApp Messenger. From talking to taxi drivers to people, WhatsApp Messenger is key. But yeah, we make sure it's a safe and healthy travel.
So tell us your website again.
Surgicalmatch.com.
And how can they reach you on social media?
Go to Surgical Match on Instagram, and you can click the form. There's a form to fill in like your name, phone number, and we will contact you on email or by WhatsApp Messenger.
And what does someone need to prepare for? Like, you give someone pre-op instructions.
Absolutely, of course. That's what we talk. That's what I talked to my uncle about for healthy patients coming over. We have a whole pre-op list. Like sometimes we want you to do blood work. Make sure your hemoglobin is high. Make sure your blood pressure is not out of control. Like people who are getting aesthetic procedures should already be in healthy condition. And if you're not, we'd rather not. We just say it's better to wait. There's no rush. It's not worth it to risk. But if you're healthy, it should be completely fine for you. And we make sure of that by giving you a list of recommended tests to do based on the surgery you want, because each one has a different list.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I am so happy that you were able to stop by. I know you're a very busy woman. You had a lot going on this weekend, but you made it happen to be here, and I want to thank you again. You guys, if anyone is interested in any of those services, please make sure you reach out to Sarah. And she has some special things here before we leave.
So I wanted to bring Nurse Tay a bunch of special things from Turkey.
My first gift package from the show.
Yeah. So let's see. You can take this out.
Okay.
Here. And I'm going to explain.
What do I have? All right. So what is this?
This is it's chocolate, but it has the Turkish dessert baklava baked into the chocolate. Plus, our favorite nut is pistachio in Turkey, so it's a little exotical.
It looks really pretty.
Yeah,
it looks really pretty. I'm gonna see how it tastes. Yes. And okay, what is this?
That's baklava. It's the most famous dessert in Turkey, and so it's kind of like a dough, and it's sweet with honey, and it's really delicious.
Oh, I know I'm gonna like that.
Yeah, and you have it with tea.
Oh, with tea. What kind of tea?
Well, Turkish tea, which is kind of like black tea.
Okay.
A regular black tea will be good.
And then this is pretty.
This is just showing off the natural, like artistic mosaic for Turkey. It's just like a notebook. Now, this is famous. This is called, it's the evil eye called Nazar. So basically, it wards off haters.
Oh.
Can I? Yeah. People always make sure they're wearing it something, even on their underwear, pinning it to their jacket. They wear Nazar, and you know that someone is trying to hate on you if it breaks. Ooh. If it breaks apart, that means someone is actively.
I'm just playing.
It will break apart.
Okay, what do you mean it'll break? Like, would I have to be touching it for the break?
No, because usually people wear it as part of a bracelet. This is a keychain, but as part of a bracelet, when the bracelet breaks, it's like, oh, someone's talking about me. Oh. It's just superstition.
Okay,
it's just a little interesting cultural tidbit.
Okay, and then
this is a bracelet, also with the Nazar. It's like a hand symbol. So also helpful for the haters.
Okay, girl,
so you are evil energy. So for your friends who want to be successful, you give Nazar gifts.
Thank you. Everybody say Thank you again, Sarah Kasule, for coming into Beauty in the Body. Again, if any of you guys are interested in any of her services or having surgery in Turkey, make sure you check out her website at surgicalmatch.com, or you can reach her on Instagram at surgicalmatch as well. Thank you again for stopping by on Beauty in the Body, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so disgusted.
I can't believe I let you in and told you all my deepest secrets. You told me I'm expensive, but you treated me the cheapest. Thank God you let me go, I didn't know how much I needed this. Oh, I almost settled for you. Oh, think I just do what you do. Oh, and now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I knew I'm so disgusted with you. The bullet, not an arrow shot by Cupid. You really had me thinking I was dumb, naive and stupid. I'm done with these excuses. You'll never pull me through this again. Oh, I almost settled for you. Oh, think I just do what you do. Oh, and now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I knew I'm so disgusted with you. Took me a while, but I grew. I'm so disgusted with you.
It's your favorite BBL Nurse Tay on Beauty in the Body, where we tell you how it really is on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio.